still sticky.
No.
Something's still sticky.
No, this one is perfect. Well, a little bit.
I'm telling you, with my hands, something is still sticky with it. It's molding.
No, the casting came out great. Look, yesterday got upset about with you after you left.
Yes, I know. Me leaving does that to you sometimes.
No, not about you leaving. It's just that the casting that you did, yesterday. They look, we had to throw them all away because you didn't fill the molds with resin. When you were injecting, you have to make sure that it's full. And the glove, this glove here, that wasn't like here. There was only just tiny bit stuff. Yeah. But that's fine, since you're still learning, I can forgive you for that.
That's the one mistake I did.
You better be perfect for the rest of the week,
Yeah.
That's okay. I've only got 3 more days of the week. I can do that.
Do that.
The book's over there.
Tiny little
Piece of it here.
pieces of hair here.
So did the storm and foam rage, Sharon?
Yeah.
Why are we looking at me? This is I always have to fix his mistakes.
It wasn't quite like that, but it was like shh.
Yeah. That.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's do one more. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, with another.
How many pieces are you making?
We had two heads.
I think you got through everything. So this was the second casting.
Yeah, this was the second casting, yes, but I want to do another set. Let's just do, I'll let you do this one, because I don't want to get my hands dirty. Look, just do this one more here.
Another torso?
Yeah. Because I put talco inside here. So I want to see the difference, between the one with talco and the one without talco.
That's for talco.
Let's do another head too.
So what's the EX head going to be for the carrying statue?
Well, Aaron will still sculpt one without the hood, if we have time.
You ever thought of just not doing a statue with an extra?
And you gotta have a website exclusive, right?
Yeah, we need a website exclusive, so we attract people to buy through the website.
Yeah. Give an
Yes.
incentive.
That's an incentive.
And I do think that it's worth doing because we've had people ask if there will be a version without the hood.
You want to see a beautiful face. Who is it that you based her off of?
I kind of based her off Charlie. It was a combination of Araham's portrait and Charlize Theron, which seems to be like the...
Why? I don't know. I just never have. Testosterone in me.
testosterone.
Gotta blame it on something, right?
I guess, man. I don't know.
No. Wait a minute. We were talking about Aaron sculpting the mermaid's face and the area, right?
Yes, Charlize Theron.
Okay, yeah. So here's when we were on Sunday. It was Sunday, right?
Yes.
We were here.
Yeah, till
Yeah.
like 10.
It was Sunday, and we were sculpting the mermaids, and I asked him to make a few changes on the good mermaid face. Say, hey, you know, I think we should improve the face. And then he said, okay, so which face do you want me to use as a reference for the mermaid? And I said, well, let's use Charlize Theron's face.
He just wants me to look at her portrait all day.
So the mermaids and Arian, they both were based in Charlize Theron's face. And so
Might need a new cup.
but yeah, man, if you're gonna do it right, you know. Yeah, but see,
When you're talking about that kind of thing, it's an aesthetic choice. Like you say, you know, sculpt Charlize Theron's face and it'll be right. But I could say I like Jessica Simpson's face and that's right.
So
well,
sculpting two
it's
pieces.
definitely a preference.
I'm casting for 2 pieces,
Yeah, 2 pieces.
so 200 each.
Probably gonna need like about 400.
400 each.
Yeah, because the torso always takes more.
You're about out of this part. In fact, you're completely out. They have more.
Okay, so we want those 2.
Okay.
And this one here, it always, after we fill it, it always drops a little. So I'm gonna carve a kind of a reservoir here.
Oh, there they are. See, where did they go?
I can't believe people have been waiting for the Conan Rage of the Undying for 2 years. They've been waiting for that.
Rage of the Undying.
Yes.
Is that a recorded dead?
No, it's a Conan.
It's not ready yet.
2 years.
Wow. That makes me feel less
That's
guilty. It makes me feel less guilty about our stuff.
Off the table.
So, I have finished sculpting Aryan base. There are the 3 skulls, the bird, and the rocks, everything is here. Now, I need to immediately start making molds because this is, as I say, it's a water-based clay and it hardens by evaporation. So once the moisture in the clay is out of the clay, it gets hard. But if it gets hard too fast, it cracks. So I haven't had this experience with the clay, and it always cracks and then ends up ruining the work you did. So what I will do is start immediately making molds for it. I just need to remove the bird off here first, and just gonna cut it off with the wire. I'm gonna keep the feet of the crow in here, and then we will have a piece of wire that connects the foot of the bird with the legs. So I think that's it. Once I just finish this, I can start making molds for this base. And after I'm done with the molds, guess what? We'll have a full statue ready for painting, because everything else is ready. Oh, by the way, the cape, I finished fixing the immense. Now we're going to be making molds for it today. Starting mold processing for this. Everything else is on Erin is ready. So I'm just going to do a small adjustment here with the sandpaper. Get this crow's feet. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to remove it from here to another table over there, and I'll start with the silicone. I'm gonna do the same thing I did for the Death Dealer 3 base, with those several layers of silicone, one layer after another, until we have the mold done, and then we put the foam, and just like we did the other one, we're gonna do this one too. It looks cool. I really like this because it's small and has all the elements I was looking for this base. So let's move it over there and start the mold make process with this. Now I have the silicone here, and I'm going to start before we do that, we need a brush here. We need a brush. Okay, so now we wait for a couple hours. Silicone will be hard, and then we do it again, another layer, just like we've done before. Let's clean the brush here, just get the excess off. scabbard here has a magnet right there, and there's a magnet on the belt, and then you just need to go in. That's it. It stays. You done? Editing?
45 minutes long. Just waiting for your approval.
Okay, let's go check it. $45 only, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Living the dream, right, man?
Well,
Beats
Sometime-
digging ditches.
huh?
Beats digging ditches.
Oh yeah, definitely does. But sometimes the dream feels more like a nightmare than never ends.
I guess it's all about perspective.
Hmm.
You ever see those documentaries about those guys in like India and Africa that cut ships up?
Yeah.
You could always be doing that.
Well, yeah, I agree.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you think about how hopeless those situations are. Most of those guys will do that until they get killed on the job.
It's true. But you know, talking about dreams, I think we are already very privileged, you know, and for doing what we like to do. You know, just that, it's already something that makes me feel very good about my life,
I agree.
because I at least can do what I chose and what I like.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people out there that don't, you know, they don't even have that.
Yeah, well, that's why I was talking about those guys that spend their life cutting up ships and like those horrible jobs like that, working in factories in Thailand and stuff. They're just born into that situation and there's no real way to escape it.
Yeah, but you don't even need to go that farther, you know. Here, in our neighborhood, you already see lots of people that they have to work to pay bills, not necessarily because they like what they do,
Yeah.
but because they have no other choice.
Oh, it is always a choice.
I think America offers more opportunities than other places, but you still have to be in a situation where you can take advantage of it.
So Spencer, we can start uploading that movie now?
No.
Okay. Then let's upload so we can have it tomorrow. Yeah, all over again.
I'm hoping by the end of the day today, I can get you to look at this thing and tell me where I stand.
Sure. I hope that by the end of the day today I can just tell you, yeah, it's looking amazing, man.
Finish it.
Let's finish, yeah.
Me too. That's what I'd like to hear.
Yeah.
It's definitely looking better, but you know, I'm still kind of stuck in that situation where I've been working on it so much that
I know what you mean. Okay, tell me, what about the painting again?
well, his legs are small. You know, they look small.
You mean short?
It's just short and yeah, like skinny. I don't know.
just think this is a very difficult pose. Very difficult.
It's very awkward.
Oh man, I have a whole new appreciation for what Claiborne did with that statue, because man, it's not easy.
No.
Let's see, up, yeah, there. Okay, look, would you mind if I just, I don't know, I don't want to. Is that I see something that I don't know if you see too.
Oh, just go ahead, man. Whatever.
Look.
Watch that thing's up.
Yeah, I don't. Wait a second. Okay. Okay. So, what I see there, I would carve this. Let me get a pen. Do you even mind if I?
No, magic marker.
Yeah, marker. It's not a problem, right?
No.
Okay, so here I see the same thing. I see that this area here, this whole area here, it's a lot deeper.
Right.
Carve.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You know?
Yes,
Carve a lot.
into this cavity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm right now, honestly, man, I'm much more concerned about the basic, everything that we talked about last time, about resolving the issues with the size of the deltoid and getting
Oh,
it.
so you okay, so
Yes,
so you've seen this.
Yes, I'm more right now. I'm more concerned. I mean, like I understand, like we can get to that stuff. Right now, I want to make sure that
Okay.
that the head position is close because it's on here loose.
Okay.
But like as far as like the deltoids go, the width of the shoulders, the position of the head.
Okay, so just give me a second then.
Sure.
Let me just put it. Okay, so
Here's the painting.
yeah, I know. I'm looking at the painting. Okay. He's actually took it to the other part. So. Just adjust this. Okay, of course it's too much now.
Moore has his head tilted the other way.
I know, he's wrong. You see, he's tilting this.
It's
Look at
almost straight.
Look at the line with the neck with the chest.
Yeah, it's almost straight.
No, what I meant is.
Draw a line across the shoulders too and under the chin.
Yes, okay.
Bologna.
You see the line with the chest and the head?
Right.
It's tilted.
Well, doesn't it look tilted because the chest is coming out? Because you're seeing it at an angle? Like the whole rib cage is coming out this way?
No, what I'm saying is the line
Right.
on the face
Yeah.
is not the same line on the chest.
Right. And if you actually straighten this head out, it would do the same thing. Because the head's straight up and down and then the chest goes out this way.
Okay, but
Whatever. Come back first. You like the cream sodas too, huh?
I would leave that amount of neck.
Okay.
And of course, once we get that position done, there is a lot of carving.
I just erased all the anatomy on the chest.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But I would definitely carve all this area.
Yes, it needs to go in really deep.
in,
Yeah.
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 I would carve in here
Right.
too,
Yeah.
a lot more.
Uh-huh.
And I think this is too deep,
Yeah. Yep.
and this is too deep too.
Yeah. Yep.
What else? Let's see. I see the shoulder here, making this angle.
Right. Yeah.
Yours has this. I would increase maybe here a little and cut this. Like that. You see the angle here?
Well, I mean, look at it.
This line. Oh, where? I'm looking for a
Yeah,
different
that's the
angle.
problem.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry, okay. Yeah, it's there then. Yeah. But I would still this area here. I would carve this a little more.
Okay.
The same here. I think this
Too high.
too high, yeah. I
Okay.
would drop all this here.
Right.
Yeah, definitely would drop that.
Okay.
And then of course there's carving all the
Yes.
joints.
Yeah.
I would carve. I would take a little bit more of the side here,
Right.
carving again a little
Mhm.
bit.
Okay. Yeah.
Is this wax?
They're both wax, yeah.
Just the hand that is printed.
Yes, yeah. I need to take the hand off anyway because I have the better hand to put on there.
Because I think this arm, yours is in, his is a little bit more out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you, well, this is what you did.
Right.
This is what more positive.
Okay.
You
right.
see that?
Yeah, I see.
This right here
Yeah.
is right there.
Right.
So it's out, showing a little.
Yeah.
Yours is totally inside.
Yeah.
So I would correct that.
Twist it.
Yeah, twist over. But it's going to be painful to do.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. What else? You see this arm here. Okay, I see that this there's a lot of carving here. The biceps is
Yeah.
it's flatter.
Yeah.
Yours is pointing out.
Yeah.
His is flat
Mm-hmm.
here. So a lot of carving here.
Yep.
And then I think if we carve here, this will be bigger.
Uh-huh.
Because right now you see that this huge volume for triceps
Right, yeah.
here that we don't see here,
Right.
but it's because of the biceps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that this whole area here of the biceps need to be flattened
Right.
in, and then carve the whole chest down.
Right.
I think you should take a lot of the chest. Even here, it's flat. We don't see those.
Well, what I was looking at was this profile image. And how huge this is.
Well, but that's the stomach.
Right.
I'm talking about the rib
Oh,
cage.
you're talking about inside.
The rib cage here. I think that the rib cage could go down a little, because you see now he does. It comes.
Right.
It does like this. You know, and this is the stomach. This is the chest.
Yeah.
So the stomach is going out,
Yeah.
but the rib cage is in. In yours, what I see is the rib cage out, the stomach in. So I would go a little bit, carve a little bit of the rib cage here, a little more, so the stomach can actually be, you don't need to push the stomach out.
Yeah.
Just by carving the rib cage, I think you would
Right.
change that impression. Now, definitely this whole area here, that it's, I think you should do first. If was I would do the carving 1st of those and deepen those areas,
Right.
because then we could have a better understanding, you know, of the pose.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
because this is so out that it gives the wrong impression.
Yeah.
That's my assessment of that.
Well, right now I'm happy just knowing that like if the shoulders are in the right place,
I
like
think they are now.
despite having to like carve down a little bit,
Yeah.
like if the head's in the right place in orientation to the tops of the shoulders,
Yeah,
that,
I think
that gives me the groundwork I need to.
yeah. I think we got the pose right, with the exception of this arm that should you know, twist a little.
Yeah.
But everything else, I think it's proportional.
Right.
And the carvings now, and
Yes.
you know, would make a difference in
Yeah.
the
Well, that's a huge step.
yeah. And the carving is kind of easier, I think. You know, just
Yeah, it's a lot easier than chasing my tail like I've
Yeah.
been doing. Yeah.
I would grab a knife and I would start cutting it, you know, with a razor blade.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Right.
carving, and
Yeah. Well, I have plenty of blades.
so how are you gonna do it here? You gonna twist the arm, or you just gonna
Always sculpt it.
you resculpt it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. unfortunately.
Yeah, because I think the hand is close to being in the right place. So really, it's just like all this anatomy needs to
Yeah.
just be redone.
Yeah, I agree.
So whatever. It's the name of the game.
Well, man, I think that once we get this done, we'll have a very good product in our hands, you know.
Yeah.
And people love the statue, they love the painting, and we gotta make justice
Yeah.
to what Frazetta did.
Right.
Okay, so we film Spencer a little bit. We almost don't film him. And he's part of the team, and you know, right there. So Spencer, what you doing there?
I'm playing with Play-Doh.
Playing with plate. No, that's too close to the board. Here.
Okay, how do you want to do this one? Do you want to do it on the back like that?
First thing we do is to cut the board to the size we want. So that is too big. So where's my knife?
About that size though.
Yeah. So let's cut the board first. I don't want to scratch this table.
No,
Well,
yeah,
whatever.
we don't have to. That one's all, full of stuff.
Okay, now that you got the right size, center it like that, yes. And
I think
start.
this is the best way to clay it, because if you do it on the other side,
Oh,
there's
no.
all this
Yeah,
clay
exactly.
underneath it.
Exactly, yeah, that's the best way. Just start peeling around with clay, and that's it.
What about the stuff under it?
Don't worry about the middle, just the edges.
Just get
Just
the edge,
just
yeah.
get the edges, yeah. Just pry the cape with the clay.
These are cool photos, man.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Here we go.
Well, the photographer's picture great.
No, it's a great look at the studio and like what we do, you know.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Without showing the ugly side.
What?
So without showing the ugly side. The wall
Yeah,
back
you know,
there.
and
I don't
with those
know.
pictures,
The ugly side. Look at that. What a mess.
that's
you know?
the ugly side, yeah.
I don't know, I think you two are pretty close running here.
But wait a minute, you posted 2 pictures of Aaron, and
Two,
they're the same. Where's the back one from the back?
Or sideways.
No,
Couldn't
one,
get to rotate.
one is from the front, and
Yeah.
I took one from the back. Where's the one from the back?
Go get the camera. The card's in the camera.
You didn't download?
I didn't download. I copied them straight from the card.
Where's her butt, man?
Oh please.
You don't understand anything about selling female statues.
Guess
People
not.
want to see boobs and butts.
Well, yeah, plenty of those posts
You should
there.
have done like an upskirt shot. You know?
Okay, let me post that.
You can either edit that or delete it. You pick. I still have yet to attempt War and Peace.
You what?
I still have yet to actually conquer War and Peace. I've tried a couple times.
I tried, and yeah.
After a while, you're just like, oh, enough.
Yes, that's actually, yeah, pretty much. That's accurate, yeah.
There's one part of Atlas Shrugged that kind of felt that way, and it's when John Galt is giving his speech. It's just like, buddy, you're being redundant here. You're
Yeah.
saying the same thing.
Yeah, well, Anne Rand really wanted to beat it into your head.
I would kind of have to agree with most other people. The first and the second sections of that book were probably my favorite. The third one, though, it was a little weird.
Yeah,
I mean, it was still good,
right.
but So I'll leave you guys here till last night. I'll leave you guys here till last night.
9:30, around that. So Def Dealer 3 ready for painting. Yay!
So it's enthusiastic.
Yeah, I'm gonna start painting it. Well, everything is looking good. We have so start painting the Def Dealer 3 today, right now, in a few minutes, actually. Yeah, I think that's it. That's painting. Start painting. Paint ready. That's Spencer's favorite statue, right?
Huh?
That's your favorite one?
Ah, it's definitely up there, yeah.
Up there.
Of the three that you've made thus far? Yeah, probably.
Okay. So, yep, let's start painting this guy here. So, first thing we do is, guess what? Paint the skin color.
Do you got what colors you want painted?
Well, I know which colors I want, but let's paint the skin color. Now, let's discuss about the skin color. He is a white skin color or dark skin color or what? You gotta look at the painting, right?
You gotta look at the reference.
Yeah.
What do you do with the first one?
Well, the first one has no skin showing.
True.
Yeah. Okay, so I printed here the reference for the Def Dealer 3 colors, and I'm scared. I'm scared because it's not gonna be easy to reproduce this.
Almost
So
like pale white, pale gray.
yeah, wow. That's a challenge right here. So
Yeah, of course.
let's see what I can do.
You can get all the master molds that you can.
So here I am. Just got the Def Dealer 3 image here, and wow. Let's start the paint job. Well, he definitely does not have skin color, conventional skin color. He looks more like a corpse or something. And let's see if I can match that. Well, I see some white. first thing we need to do is get the skin color done. Because the skin color has to be airbrushed, and so we want the skin color done first, and then we think about the rest. The rest basically is metal, black, and dark brown. So everything else we can just do by hand with a brush, but the skin color, I think we need to do it by airbrush. So I'll start with white. I think that's the way to go. White, a grayish white. Well, I do not have those colors, so I'm gonna have to mix them on the spot. So what it means is I have to get a little bit of different tones of color and mix them together and come up with the color I need. So that takes a little longer because I have to spend more time preparing the colors. I'm going to start with this color here as a base, and then I will start shading until I reach that tone over there. But any painting of the skin needs several layers of different tones of color until you find what you want. And basically this is the way I've been doing it. So we always need to start with some base color, and since this color, the skin here is mostly white and gray, and we'll start with this. It is not totally white, but it's very close to a very pale, dead body kind of color. So let's start with this one. Well, I have about 5 different airbrushes, and each airbrush I use for one specific thing. There are some of my airbrushes have very thin jet, and then it paints very thin lines. That's what I mean. Others, the spray is wider, so we cover more areas and stuff. So depending on what I want, I choose one of the airbrushes. There are over there in that corner, the airbrushes are connected to 2 different air compressors. One of the air compressors is downstairs in the basement, and that has a more powerful jet. It's a spray because it has more pressure. And I have another one that's a small one that's right here. This small one has less pressure, and I use it just for fine shading when I want to use some of my fine shading airbrushes. So the first one we're going to use is the Badger, because the Badger can hold more paint. It has a wide spray pattern, so definitely this is the one I'm going to be using to start covering the first layer of paint. Let's go back here. Okay guys, let's see. Okay, so both Deaf Doodles are painted with the first layer. Which means that we need to wait for this, which means that we need to wait for this to dry. And once the paint is dry, I will come back and I will apply more layers of painting on top of that. So now we're gonna wait for a couple of hours until this paint is dry, and then we come back.